What is up, YouTube? This is AJ Lifts with AJLifts.com. Back at you guys with another video. Today's topic is rejection is always better than regret. Okay, this is going to be a video about talking to women, and primarily the main reason why getting rejected, as strange as it sounds, is always better than the regret. And the regret in this case is the regret of not knowing whether you could have got that girl's number, whether you could have ended up sleeping with that girl, dating that girl, maybe even having a relationship with that girl. So a lot of guys, they'll see a cute girl that they want to go up and talk to, but they'll psych themselves out. They'll say something like, oh, I can't, she's probably not even into me. I'm going to bother her. I'm going to ruin her day. Guys, stop overthinking shit. It's very simple. You go up to her, you start a casual conversation. At some point in the conversation, you got to set the tone that I'm the man, you're the woman. I'm not trying to be your friend. I'm not trying to be your friend zone guy. I'm not trying to be your gay male boyfriend. I'm trying to express my sexual interest in you. And you have to be all explicit about this. You say it in a polite manner. Hey, I think you're cute. Hey, I'd like to grab drinks sometime. Hey, I'd like your number. And you always express it intent from the beginning. And you have to set it from the frame. I'm the man, you're the woman. Actually, a girl whose number I just got today, she just texted me. So, guys, let me tell you, for the longest time when I was young, especially in my early 20s, 21, 22, I had a very baby face, and I would constantly have girls batting their eyelashes at me, showing me expressions of interest. But I could never work up the courage to go up and actually talk to those girls. And to this day, it still haunts me, the amount of opportunities that I missed because I was too afraid to go out and risk it. And let me put it another way for you guys. These guys think they're gonna lose something. How can you lose something that you never had? If you never had her and you were never going to get it anyway, then you asking, getting rejected is not gonna change the outcome. See, the big problem is most guys are afraid of, they have a conditioned fear of rejection. So what that means is rather than take the shot and maybe have a chance at landing that three-pointer, they won't take the shot. And in life, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. That was Wayne Gretzky. And you know what? That's true. If you don't at least try and see what happens, you have no opportunity. And let me tell you guys, once I developed some testicular fortitude and I started putting myself out there and I started taking risks with girls that were interested in me, and even with girls that weren't giving me interesting signals, let me tell you, it does a lot for your self-worth. Because at the end of the day, when you get a rejection, some girls are going to reject you in a very brutal fashion. I find these are usually like college chicks, sorority chicks, stuck-up chicks. Most chicks are actually flattered and actually surprised that you had the courage to ask them out, you know? And end of the day, here's how I look at it now. Before I looked at it, oh, what if she rejects me? I guess I'm just not gonna ask anything. The opportunity's gone. I sit at home late at night. It's 1 a.m., it's 2 a.m. It's just me alone. And I ask myself, what if? What if I had just asked her? What if I had got her number? What if I had just had the courage to go up? Guys, that's a bad feeling. Life is too short to go through asking yourself what if and living with regret. Here's the difference between regret and rejection. Regret is uncertainty. You don't know. And there's always that gnawing little part of you that's going to wonder, what if I had just gone up and asked her, struck up a conversation? What if? What if she was actually into me? With rejection, you have a clear answer. It's either yes or no. But it's very clear and it's very definite. There's no room for interpretation, you know? And that's what makes it so important. So I want you to start training yourself mentally. If you have an inbuilt fear of rejection, what you need to start doing is you need to start psyching yourself up and just repeat this chant to yourself. Rejection is better than regret. Rejection is better than regret. Rejection is better than regret. Certainty is better than uncertainty when it comes to figuring out if a girl likes you. Guess what? If she tells you no, she wasn't interested in anyway, there's no game, there's nothing else you could have done differently. Guess what? There's 3.5 billion other women in the sea. And you know what? Keep your chin up. Be proud of yourself for having the courage to go up and talk to a girl you liked. Because a lot of guys don't. And move on. You know what? Don't let the rejection ruin your day. Now, the other point I want to touch on, guys, is today I was getting a lot of maintenance work done on my vehicle. Got the tires aligned, I got my oil changed, and I got my tires rotated. Now, while I was getting them rotated at Discount Tires, I see this cute 20-something redhead with a Chick-fil-A uniform on. I thought she was a chef at first until I saw a Chick-fil-A icon. Anyways, I'm waiting after I give the employee my keys, and I'm working on my laptop, working on my blog, ajlifts.com, and I end up striking a conversation with this girl. And she's like, yeah, I'm getting my tires rotated. They're really worn out. And I'm telling her, it sounds like you need an alignment, if your tires are getting worn out and you just bought them. And she's like, yeah, I do. Discount Tires, they don't do alignment. So I'm like, okay, there's a Firestone down the road. I just got my alignment done there. So anyways, you get to talking. Turns out this chick is 21. She raises horses. She buys these horses at a year old. And for $10,000, raises them for a year, pays about $6,000, flips them for $40,000. Isn't that something? I was like, that's fantastic. Anyway, so entrepreneurial skills, yeah, she impressed me. And the chick was beautiful. She was a redhead, tall, slim, blue eyes. All right, guys, long story short, right before the employee was giving her back her keys because she came before me, I told her, look, put your number in my phone. Next thing you know, guys, she puts her number in my phone. 2 seconds later, I text her, hey, here's the coupon for that lifetime alignment at Firestone, blah, 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 gone. And one thing I like to do with women is I verify whether the number is fake or not. If a girl's under 30 and she doesn't have a Snapchat, she's either living under a rock or she's a really good girl. Or it's a fake number. Now, this chick, I'm looking at the name, I'm looking at the Snapchat username, add it up. Because you can see your contacts if you go to Snapchat and add from contacts. So, long story short, she just texted me twice and probably going to be setting shit up. And I hope this video, helped you guys with a little bit of game. Rejection is always better than regret, and you can't lose what you don't have. You going out and trying and shooting your shot and hitting a three-pointer, the worst thing that's going to happen is you miss. Keep the ball in your hand, nothing's going to happen. The only thing that's going to happen is the time's going to run out on the shot clock, and your team, which is really you, the inner you, your ego, and is going to be like, man, this fucking coward let me down, man. And you're gonna really put it on yourself when you go home that night alone with no number and no certainty. Guys, please like, subscribe, share the video, and comment. And check out my website, ajlifts.com, for helpful reviews, blog articles on mindset, articles to get